Howdy folks, welcome to episode 36. Today we're going to go ahead and, oh, she didn't jump at me this time. She just walked up. Today we're going to see if we can work on this and get this going the rest of the way down the hill. And yeah, so I was walking up here and I'm like, this needs to be fixed. We'll see if we can get this to do a little bit better. So we're going to go like this as long as we're here, right? And we were going down at 10%. Let's see if we can get this to, there we go. See if we can get this to look a little bit better. So see, it was doing that, and so I think what we want to do is we want to hook this up here. Let's see what this will do. If we put it about there, right? That looks a lot better. So this one that's on the inside, we're going to get rid of, and then we can get rid of here this one, and then we're going to get rid of this one here and see if this will connect a little bit better. So let's go like this. We're going to connect this one to, let's just run down there and see if we can get it to connect and see how that looks when we connect it here. We might even move this one out a little bit. No, that looks nice. That looks much nicer. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better and not so janky on that corner. Okay, cool. So up here, what we want to do is we probably should run a train across that and make sure that it's gonna. No, that's not. That's fine. That's not gonna derail. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to find a path down from here to our ironworks. I always forget the name of that. Oh wow, we're really close. We're really close. We're probably going to have to do a loop anyway just to get down there, because there's no way we're going to get down that far. What do we need to get down? 600. We're at 600 here. We need to go down 200. And that's, yeah. Okay. We probably need like a 45-degree angle to go down. So I think what we'll do is we'll try to, I guess we'll try to come down this wall, and we'll stick to it as much as we can. So we'll see what we get as far as that goes. So let's go along. Yeah, we're gonna go along this thing and out to that wall there, and see if we can get down to that plateau. Let's see what our 10% brings us. So we'll get moving and just see what happens. Let's go like this. We're gonna do a wall here, and we're gonna go at here. Let's go like this, and let's see what kind of angle we get here. This is 5%. Okay. Because we don't want to, I mean, it would be nice to actually just have a nice flat spot up here. Is this one flat? Why don't we just do flat until we get to the edge, instead of trying to maximize how much, whatchamacallit, let's have a nice straight flat section, just so that we don't have so much stress involved in trying to get this. Okay, so we're going to come off this wall here. There we go. All right, that's a little bit better, because then what we could even do is we could probably even put a little switch in there somewhere, or something like that. We'll see. But I think that basically the climax is just going to go up and down the hill. So let's go like this. We're going to put our bridge here. We're going to go back down to 10. And we're going to see where this leads us as far as going across this. We're probably going to have to put something across the chasm. I'm guessing this chasm is too deep. So we're probably going to have to put some groundwork across there in order to fit this. Let's see. Let's go like this. Yeah, this is gonna be way up here, isn't it? Okay, it's gonna come up about there. All right. So if we bring this to here, this is the angle we want, right? Which angle are we gonna want to come out? We're gonna want this to be more like this. It's not gonna let us place it. Okay. It is not gonna let us place it. Our alignment is gonna be 222, remember that. 222. Okay. And so we're going to want to come across this chasm right here with our groundwork. So let's lay our groundwork if we can. Embankment. What if we do a wall there? I don't know if it'll do it or not. Okay. Let's just see if we can get this. Oh, is it going the other way? Is it? What is it doing? I think it's... Where's it going? I'm not sure which direction it's even moving. There we go. Okay, let's go like this. 0%. Let's try this again. Embankment. We're going to point it this way. What's here? I'm going to say what's 222 minus 180 is 42. About like that. That's about what we need. Okay. Let's see if this embankment will get us across here. I don't think it's going to. I think we're going to have to lay multiple embankments too. Yep, it's not going to let us. So we're going to have to go like that. Did it? It did go. Okay. So we're going to put one here. Because we can just delete these. The whole thing is we can delete these when we're done. Alright, so we're going to go like this. And then we're going to put the next one on top of that. If we can. So we're going to link. Yeah, where's that link? There we go. And let's see if that'll let us link across there. Is it going to let us? I don't know. We'll find out. There. No? And what about there? It's still not going to let us do it? Is it still too... It's... Okay. Alright, so we're going to have to go like this. And we're going to have to go like... Let's see if we can do this. And get this across here. There. Alright, and then we'll go like this. See if this one will go across the top here. Like I said, we're just going to delete all this stuff anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, now let's see if we can get our... if we can get over here. Teleport. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get our bridge to come across here. Let's get this tree out of the way too. See if our bridge will fit now. Okay, and then we wanted to go 222. There we go. Okay, let's come across here and see if we can get this to do its thing. Incline -10. There we go. Okay, so we wanted to come across here and do this sort of deal, right? See if we can get this to place. Is it going to place? It's not going to. It's still not going to place on us. All right. This is going to be the story of this episode, isn't it? All right, let's go like this. We're going to have to just lay a whole bunch of that groundwork down. So, that's going to be episode 36. It's just going to be laying groundwork. As everybody unsubscribes, right? We'll see what we can make happen here. Okay, and let's get rid of this one here, just for funsies. Okay, and one more here. We'll get rid of these two, just because we need to be able to see what we're doing. Okay, so you know what I could do is I could just lay a piece of track at that point and then connect it manually in the editor. All right, so what do we need to do there? We need to get some more groundwork across here. So let's go like this. Groundwork. It's always, I swear, every time I have to spin it. Okay. See if this will go across. Is this going to go across? Oh. 0. Is it going to let me place it? There. Okay, let's see if we can... There we go. All right. And then see if we can get this up here. Place that. There we go. All right, and then one more. We're going to put this one here. And we're going to go like this. Because we just want to cover like this whole area, I think. And let's try, see if we can get... No, I think that'll do it. Let's go back up here. We're going to teleport here. Yeah, see, I think we are going to need to bring the embankment over more. But we'll try this one more time before we do it. We're going to go over here. And we're going to put 222. Right? 222. Go like this. And -10. And let's see where that's going to run across. See, it's going to run across. I think it's going to go across there now. Let's see. Let's put this like this. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so now we can delete all the rest of that stuff. I swear, I think this bridge is probably even too lacking in rails, shall we say. Unraily. All right. Not unruly, but unraily. Okay, so then we need to come down this section here. So let's go like this. Bridges. Whoops, that did not connect. Sure didn't look like it was connecting. Okay, -10. Let's come down here and see what we can get. It would be interesting to do steeper than -10 just for the fun of it. Just to see what you can get. Like what the trains can actually handle. Even though, you know what I mean. It would be interesting because you can't lay it in the game at steeper than 10%, but what you can do is you can you can change it in the editor. So, but the trick would be trying to get trying to figure out the slopes on that and stuff. It would be tricky. Okay, let's see how much more of this we can do. We'll stick to the edges of the slopes here. We want to go like about that angle, it looks like. Yeah, because we want to stick to there. We're kind of estimating where our next hill is going to be. So, there. So we may end up having to relay like we did at the beginning here, relay some of this, but we'll see. And so this is going to come around this corner. Okay. You can see the shadow here where it's coming out. There we go. That looks like a good angle. Let's see. See if we can get up on here. Can we get up on there? No, we can't. Okay. Well, we'll just link it from here and see. Can we link it? There's our link. Okay. And then we're going to come down here. See, I think we should be able to go across the river and then hook in. Let's go like this. Yeah, we'll stay as close to the edge here as we can. And let's see how that looks once we get this put on here. Okay, and this is going to come around. I don't want it to curve that much. So let's see if we can... You know what we need to do? We need to fly here. Let's go like this. Cheats. Flying. Alright, and then let's go like this. There we go. Okay, so let's see what kind of... The only trick with that is like it's really hard to... There. It's really hard to get an exact spot because when you're flying, it just wants to keep going. Because we don't want this to be super sharp as we're going up this hill either. We want it to be fairly straight. Can we get that link? Can we get the link? I don't think we can get the link. Okay, so let's turn off the flying. Link this, and let's see what we get as far as coming down here. Did I turn off the, I must have turned off the running speed. Oh man, that's painful. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be able to come down to here. Whoops. And it looks like if we hit it here, that's where we're going to hit our plateau here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come out here, and we're going to leave a little bit of room for this to change from 0 to 10%. So we're going to put a piece of track in here, and then we're going to delete the track and relay it, if that makes any sense. So we're going to link here. I'll show you what I mean. We're going to link here. We're going to link our, there we go. And we're going to do a straight piece. There we go. There. So we're going to do 0% here. There we go. Is that? Yep, that looks like it'll come down. Okay, so then what we need to do is let's put our speed back on here, because that's annoying. There we go. It's because I enabled the fast sprint in the other map that's on the other monitor. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to link this. That looks like it's going to be a nice smooth transition there. So let's go like this. We're going to take this off. And what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. Yeah, see, this looks like a good spot right here even. We can just put a switch right here. Okay. So let's insert a switch. Switch to the right. There we go. Okay. And then, oh, you know what? We're going to hit this hill right here, aren't we? We're not going to be able to get over that hill, because that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we need in order to get over this hill. Whoops. Let's see what we need to do in order to get over this hill. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be too much. Okay. So we need to lay this earlier. Demolish rails. This one. So we need to do our switch a little bit earlier. Like here, or a little bit later. But if we do it later, then we're going to have a really sharp curve there. So yeah, let's do it earlier. And let's see, where is our link? We're going to do a switch to the right, like this. See, where is our link? It's got to be in here somewhere, right? Okay, so there's this piece here. And then, yeah, that's going to go that way. Okay. Let's go like this. We have to spin it around, and then it should link. Yeah. Okay, so see, that's going to be a little bit too much as well. We're probably going to need to relay some track down here. Demolish rails. What's before this? I don't want to have to go too far either, so I think we're probably just going to have to relay a bunch of track. Let's see what this will do. What kind of ugliness we need in order for this to link back in. Was it right over here? Where was it? Our link wasn't this far along. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Is that gonna? It's not gonna. Oh. Do I need to do this? There. Let's see what that looks like now. See, that's still going to be terrible, isn't it? Okay. I think we'll have to figure this out. We're going to have to just relay this whole section, I think, because this is going to be too much. So let's demolish rails. here. And what we need to do is we need to come out this way, and then after we curve, right here is where we need our switch. So let's try this. Let's try laying a switch on the ground if we can. What is our heading going to be? 0? 2? Okay. Our heading's going to be 2 degrees. Let's go like this, because we want to get it level with this other one. That's what's annoying, is we can't get this down at that level, can we? It insists on putting it way up there. Okay, what if we go like this, and then we do this. Let's see if we can get this to match in. And then we can get this one here to link in. Did you say Lincoln? Is there another link somewhere? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. I think we're going to need a 2. Let's see. See if we can get away with the 1. Is it not even going to let me? It's not going to let me try. Okay. So let's try like this. And we're going to link to the that. Does that look bad? I think that looks bad. We'll just switch to the wall. Demolish rails. We're going to demolish these. We're going to hook to the wall instead. So we're going to get rid of this one. And yeah, we'll just hook a wall up here. So let's go like this. We'll go back here, because I think this will look better. As close to the thing as it is the shore. There we go. Yeah, because it's cutting the shore a little bit, so that looks a little bit better. And then it almost might be better to put this in without the embankment. Can we do that? Switch right without ballast. Let's see if we can delete the ballast one. There we go. Yeah, that looks fine. All right. And then we're going to need to connect. Did it just do that? It did. Huh. Demolish rails, this piece. Let's try this again. It's not going to connect it because it needs to be the longer one. The higher one. Let's try this again. 3-foot rail 2. And we'll go like this. Okay, so that should be that connection. So we're probably going to want to put switches somewhere else here, because we need to, like, no, I guess we can just back up and then, okay. All right, so we're going to put a bridge. We need to see which direction we want to lay this bridge. Whoops, let's just put a check. Yeah, okay, we need to do it the other direction. Okay. We're going to need to run this back in the other direction. So let's go like this. We're going to put a wall across here because we're going to replace it with the bridge when we're done. And then we want to connect this. Let's just see if we can connect it directly. That'll give us the best, smoothest curve. And then we'll get these trees out of here. And then we can just place bridge where we need to in order to get this to come across. Nice. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is, here, let's get the rest of these trees. We're going to come down here. This is going to connect to here. Where's that? Is that the link right there? Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. And we're going to put a wall here. Let's see if we can get this to be the right angle. Is it connected backwards? It is connected backwards. Let's try this again. Whoops. Wrong button. Drink. All right, we're going to put the wall here. Is that working better now? See if that's... Nope, it's still going backwards. try this again. Sometimes it just insists on doing this. Oh, that's why. Okay. Let's go like this. Wall. Start facing this direction. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to come out to here. And we need to go down 0.5%. Should we keep this level? I think we should keep this level. Okay, and then we're going to go like this, and then we're going to lay the bridge. So let's demolish this one, and then let's put our bridge here. And what color do we want our bridge to be? As long as we're doing this. Let's do... What did we do on the other ones? Yeah, those other ones were different. Okay, we're gonna lay a different color on this one. Because the other ones were the light brown or whatever. Okay, so now we have our thing hooking in. That's awesome. We have our siding hooking in, so we should be able to get our... Here, let's get our trees out of here. We should be able to get our Climax engine. You know what? Why don't we buy that and then put some fuel in it, and then we can do our logging while we're doing that. So let's go locomotives. Let's go, and we're gonna have to see how many cars we can do. Let's see, what's smokestack? I think we're gonna do this one. Do we have headlights? We don't have headlight or paint options. Okay, and this is gonna be number 7. Why don't we call it number 10? Because it's right. We're gonna call it number 10 because it's going up and down the hill. Or do we name our 10 mile 10? And the tender, we're not gonna have a name on that, so we're just gonna do nothing. Okay, and then we'll order that, and then we're gonna go there. You know what? We can even use the map. Yay! We can use the built-in teleport. All right, so let's get some fuel in this thing. There we go. What's this wood? Right? Did it take? Why is it not? That was weird. Let's try that again. There we go. That was weird. It wasn't taking. All right. Do I have? No, I don't have wood still in my thing. Okay, I don't think we're gonna drive that all the way across the map either. I think we'll probably re-rail it over at the other place because I do not want to drive a Climax at 4 miles an hour all the way across the map. Okay, so we're gonna teleport here, and we're gonna clean up our map. Does this look smooth now? It looks like a smooth transition, so I think we're just gonna keep that. We're just gonna keep that there, and then. I mean, it almost seems like we could put a switch over here and then have it go forward that way. You know? Line into over here somewhere. Like put a switch going straight here and turning right. Something like that. I don't know. We'll do this the way it is now. Because the other thing is we're going to need an engine that's down here in order to pull them across the flat spot, because we're basically going to bring the Climax down. We're going to drop off the engine, right? Because we're going to switch engines. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll drive it first, and we'll see what we can do. Because that one, see, I don't know if the other engine can pull itself up the hill. If it can pull itself up the hill without... Did this go? Did we get it? There we go. If it can pull up itself up the hill, then we can just basically attach it to the front and it can ride along so that the Climax doesn't have to push it up the hill instead of leaving one engine at the other end. But I kind of want to just do... And we might have to buy multiple of the climaxes in order to get a decent sized train over the hill. Because we're not going to want to make 50 trips across the hill either. I don't want to pull like 2 cars at a time kind of thing. I want to do a decent... Man, this without the railings, this is so crazy. All right, let's go down here and let's demolish groundwork. Can we reach it? We can't reach it. Okay, let's just go like this. Get rid of all this groundwork. There. Okay, then we'll go back up here. Can we... Whoa! Can we get up here? I don't think we're going to be able to get up onto our track again. Can we? Let's see if we can get up onto our track. Nope. Alright, let's just teleport. And right here. There. Okay, so we've got this area cleared. Let's make sure we've got the rest of this cleared. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good all the way down. It's just weird that there's like no switches anywhere down here. And we're going to run this one more time just to make sure. We can probably take care of that tree. Get rid of that one. And probably this one. Just the ones that are going to get in the way of the camera, you know? It's important to have a good chase cam. All right, and this. I could do these in the editor, but I think we'll just do them like this because we got to wait for the climax to warm up anyway. All right, and there's that one. Did we get it? Yep. Okay. It's a good thing those don't destroy the tracks on the way down, right? And then a couple more here. And so which we're going to bring... We're not going to bring... I was almost going to bring the oil cars. I was thinking of hooking up the oil cars, but we're not bringing the oil cars. We're bringing the logging cars. So where even are the logging cars? And we need to switch these too, because there's no reason to go all the way out. There we go. Okay. Then we'll switch this one on the other end. It is. Okay. I think we're good then. Because the rest of this, oh, we need to get that tree right there. There we go. All right. Couple more. Couple more in the ways. And this one here. All right, we're going to leave those. This one here is it's blocking the curve. We want to be able to see around the curve. Right? So we'll get these. And then we need to find our log cars. And I think they're still at the station. Let's go check. We'll go check and see. A couple more. Can you imagine doing this without the running speed? I don't want to think about it. All right, about how slow that would be. There we go. Okay, only a couple more. All right, so our cars for the logs, these are going to need to be placed on a siding somewhere. Yeah, our log cars are right up there. Okay. Yeah, these are going to need to be put on a siding, I think. So let's just do that. Let's go like this. We're going to need to put some coal in this. There we go. Huh, that was interesting. Okay. It was showing 28 before I even shoveled it in. All right, so we're going to go like this. And we're going to put this, I'm just trying to think of where we're going to put this. I think we'll put it on this side. So we need to come all the way past that big switch. All right. Let's see where our switches are then. Okay, it looks like those are set. So let's go like this, forward. All right. I don't think we need 100% on that. I still love the that thing. Like it's Canadian or something, right? Hey, buddy, what are you talking about? What do you mean, guy? All right. What is up with that? I need to fix that, apparently. Not sure how that happened. That's kind of a problem, isn't it? All right. It looked like that one did have a little bit of a problem. All right, yeah, we'll get that fixed in a little bit. But for right now, we're just going to do this. I just don't want to lose my brakes here and then end up not being able to to stop, right? That would be kind of a problem. We don't want to use up our brake pressure before we get to that point. All right, so yep, that's right, because it's a triple, so it's reversed. We're going to let this run out to here. We can go a little bit faster. There we go. All right. So then once we get all these past this switch, then we can stop. And we're going to switch that to put these on the outside. We'll put the whole train on the outside. And then we're going to need an engine on the other side too for pulling those log cars. So we'll probably get a small engine, I think, to put over there. Because it's only going to need to pull like, what, a handful of log cars. I need to figure out how many. I think it was 6. Or was it 4? I think it was 4 that we were able to get across with one climax, wasn't it? I think it was 4 log cars. Alright, so let's go like this. There we go. There we go. Okay. We're back at pressure. Oh, this one goes all the way up to 160. That's some serious boiler pressure. Alright, and our other switch at the other end is there just in case. Alright, we'll see how far this needs to go to get out of the foul. Let's move this up so that we can... There we go. Just so we can see where we're at here. Because we need to get a little bit farther. Okay. Looks good on the other end. We're going to have plenty of room. Alright, so we'll get... There we go. Alright, so we've got that one. And then we're going to need to relay this chunk of track right here. This one right here. So let's go like this. Demolish rails. That one. And we're going to need to do this. Link it there. And then link it here. It's interesting that it's leaving a gap there. Huh. Oh, this is the triple... yeah, this is the triple one. That's why. Okay. No, that's fine. I don't think that gap is even a problem anyway. But what we could do is, if we want to, we can delete this, put in a right-hand switch, lay that track, delete the right-hand switch, and put this one back in. But I'm not going to do that for right now. We're going to go back to grab our climax here. Let's double check and make sure that these are the cars we want. Yep, those are the log cars. Okay, cool. And we have 6 of them. So we're going to want 2 more, I think. Were we able to take 4 or was it 3? I don't remember for sure now. We might even be able to take 6 empties up. I'm going to have to look that up. So actually, we'll grab the climax and we'll bring it back here. And then we'll deal with how many we can bring up. So we're going to go like this. Teleport here. We're going to re-rail. this one. Now, somebody said that you can't use this to re-rail. Let's see. Where is that gonna... Yeah, you can. See, you can use the teleporters to re-rail. Okay. So we're gonna come back to here. And I think what we need to do is we need to put this here. There we go. All right. Then we're going to put on our clip. All right. It sounds so plain, doesn't it? All right. It just sounds so plain compared to the old one. All right, we're going to do this. We need to get the brakes off of this one. Open controls, turn the brakes off. Okay, so we're going to want to, how do we want to do this? We're going to put the box cars on this line. And then we're going to grab the thingies, right? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to put this brake on. We're going to disconnect this. I'm going to take that all out. Okay, so we're going to bring these forward. If we can. Bring the box cars forward. There we go. And then we're going to flip that switch. And we're going to put the box cars on the other line for right now. Brake. Should we put them on the turnaround? Oh, compressor. We definitely need air brake. There we go. All right. Do we have air brake? There we go. Okay. So we're going to do this. No, don't do that. Let's come forward a little bit more. Let's see if it'll re-rail for me. See if it'll go back on the rail. Come on, come back on the rail. You can do it. I really don't want to have to re-rail all this. Aw, man. I flipped the switch a little bit too early. And this is what happens. Those boxcars are really deraily. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna have to fix it. Is our brakes gonna come on yet? Okay, they are eventually. Alright, let's go fix this. Re-rail this one. We're gonna re-rail it here. What did it just do? Oh, it's going to do this thing. Okay, it's going to physics. Re-rail. It keeps its momentum. All right, let's put the brakes on. Can we get up there? There. Why isn't it not letting me get up there? It's not letting me... Come on, you can do it. There. It's so disorienting. All right. We got the brakes on this one. Let's take this out. All right, so what we need to do is we need to go this way. Why does that look wrong? Because it is. Okay, that's why. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go this way. And we're going to back this onto there. Okay, cool. All right, let's do it. Back this, reverse. You got to remember with the Climax, it has so much torque or whatever that it basically just can spin its own wheels if you pop the clutch. If you go 0 to 100 and right away, it does that. Okay, let's get back there and hook this up. These are the finger removers. Did Did it do it, or did it? No. There, okay. Alright. Those are the ones that I'm sure removed lots of fingers, especially. Okay, so let's take the brake off of this one. And we're going to reverse. Okay. That was unnecessarily complicated. Alright, so we can put that on the main line. Let's get that past the switch so that whenever when we decide to put that back on the sideline, that we don't have to back it up first. Okay. And I guess we're going to need room for an engine in front of that too. Okay, so we're going to put the brakes on this one. And we're going to disconnect this pin. There we go. And then we can bring our... We're going to bring all of the cars anyway. There's no reason... Oh, I guess we could have gone up that one, couldn't we? That's fine. Alright, so we're going to go up past this switch. We need to get past this switch here. And then we can go back. There we go. Alright, so we want to go there. And reverse this up. There we go. Alright. So yeah, we're going to bring all 6 of these cars. We'll see if we can bring 6 empties up the hill. I think it's 4. That needs to come out. Oh, that's a little fast, isn't it? Alright, no, I guess it wasn't. Alright, cool. And well, we need to take the brakes off this too. Alright, and then let's get all of our switches. Let's go like this. Let's get all of our switches flipped, because we want to go this way, and then we're going to go this way, and then we're going to come this way. We need this switch to be there. And then I think that's everything to go all the way up the hill. Yep, that's everything to go all the way up the hill. So we're going to bring these all down to the bottom of the base of the hill first. And then we'll see. I think we can pull 6 empties over. And then it's 3 full ones we can bring. I think it's 6 empties and 3 full. I don't remember for sure. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But we'll get our logs tested out. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this to the base of the hill. We'll save it, and then we'll try to get up and down the hill, and we'll see. We'll try one run up and down the hill just to see how it goes. I know this thing is like slow. Okay, so let's open controls. Switch to the... Yeah, see, our max speed is like 11. And let's get this so that when we try to go up the hill, we can see what we're doing. There. Okay. Well, at least we don't have to worry about derailing all the cars from going too fast. This one you can leave wide open. Can we... Let's see what percentage it needs in order to... Can we scroll on that? Too bad the scroll wheel doesn't work. 5%? 3%? 2%? See, we're at 2% and we're still not losing. What, 1%? That's pretty cool. Okay, at 1% we finally start losing speed, huh? Okay, so 2% is all we need. That's kind of cool. Maybe not. Maybe we do need a little bit more. There we go. All right, so yeah, with this one, wow, that's really dark smoke, isn't it? With this one, we're not going to be doing this long run with the climax all the time, so that's fine. It's not that big of a deal as far as that goes. We're probably going to want to put like a sand building and all that stuff at the end of this too. Where are we on the map? How close are we? We have a ways. We're not even halfway there yet. Okay. Just looking. Alright, because yeah, we're going to want to put it like a sand building and that kind of thing over there. Even if we don't use it, we're still going to want to put it there. I really wish they would make those fun to use. Because they're not. They're terrible. Alright. Let's go like this. We're going to do this. And let's see what they have for those. Facilities. Sand house. Is that this way? Yeah, okay. It's going to be like this. And I think you put that like that. I think that's how that goes. And then we could put a firewood depot as well. And then we could probably put a whatchamacallit at the end of that. We can put a triple switch here. We'll end up putting a triple switch and then making a line that you can use to go fill up the other thing, and then swap this out for a triple switch also, so that we can make a siding back there. And it's still working on the hill. Alright. Let's get back here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I suppose we did leave it at a very weak amount, didn't we? Alright. Fine. If you insist. That's why it wasn't here yet. Alright. And cool. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll put a triple switch up there. Now let's go like this. Let's zoom in on the wheels here. You can see the wheels. Now if we go up, nope. Okay. It did spin. There we go. I think you are going to need the sander. I think they changed it because those wheels were really spinning. Okay. So we're definitely going to need to use the sander now in order to keep the wheels from spinning. And they are driving on all 8 of the wheels, right? Yeah, it's driving on all 8 wheels. Okay, cool. And we aren't going to like ram into this or anything and fly off the track. I don't think the top has any clipping on it. There's no... Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. That actually works. Alright, so let's go like this. We're going to stop here. And we're going to jump out and we're going to save the game. Slot 2. There we go. See, it's been 4 days. I know I missed this week. Alright, so we're going to go like this. We're going to try to bring 6 cars up the hill. See if 96... see what we got here. There we go. Okay, so we do have our sander working. We're gonna check our... We're at the 6% right now, so let's see what we've got. because I think it's after this corner that we start hitting the 10%. We're at 33% fuel. We should have enough to get up the hill. And it looks like we're going to make it up the hill with all these. I think our limiting factor was that we weren't bringing logs, were we? We were bringing something else. Because it was the coal. Oh, it was the coal hoppers. That's what it was. That's why. We could only bring 3 coal hoppers over the hill. We weren't bringing logs. Because we didn't have the logs on that side, remember? Because that was the old, the standard configuration. Okay. So we can probably bring more than this, because, let's see. 50%. Okay. 65%. Okay. 75%. Yeah, see, we are needing pretty much full power to get all the way to stay at full speed. Because I don't want to be pulling these up the hill at like 3. You know, it's going to take forever to get up the hill, and it's not fun driving that slow. Alright, cool. So that's what we've got. We've got our... It would almost be nice if you could put some railings on this or something. It's so exposed or whatever. Or if they had like the trestles going over the top or something. Alright. Nope, looks like we're going to be able to do this. Let's see how this looks. That looks a little sharp. No. Not when you're going this slow. Okay. So the other question is, are we going to want the engine on this end or on the other end? I think we're going to want it. You know what we could also do is we can reverse this too. We can use a porter on the other end, and we can just pull the whole thing into the station. That's what we can do. Okay. We can have a porter that's on the other end and hook it up and pull this into the station. Either disconnect the climax or leave it connected, whichever way. Okay, so then we're going to have to see if we can... The real trick is going to be when they're loaded. Coming down this side on the 10% with the loaded, fully loaded log cars. And we may need to stage our cars up here, like bring 3 cars up, and then bring 3 loaded cars up, and then come back down the hill, and then bring 3 more loaded cars up. I don't know, because these weigh a lot less than the hoppers. We're going to have to look at the weight of the hoppers to see. But let's see as far as our brakes go. Let's see what our speed is. If this is going to be able to hold. I think the climax itself is just going to be able to hold these. We're not going to have to use the brakes on the cars. I don't know, let's see. I mean, because we should be able to leave this, if this runs up to like 14, 15, I mean, that's still fine. We could probably put a little regulator, reverse regulator on this too. Nope, that's not going to help. Okay. Okay, 4. Okay, 4 of them is enough. Let's turn off the regulator again. Let's see what we get. We put the brakes on 3 of them. 6.4. Okay, 3 of them is enough to stop it. So let's see if we got 2. So we've only got the brakes on 1 car, and that's enough? Huh. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, it is. It's just the 1 car. Okay. So we're going to put the brakes fully on this one, and then we're just going to use the engine's brakes in order to control our speed. There we go. Okay. Go like this. That's actually not too bad at all. That's not bad at all. Okay. 13.6. We're staying at a 13.6. That's 95%. Okay. And I mean, we're at the stone part is where that ends. So that's cool. All right. And then I think we're going to need to be able to bring coal over the hill. So I guess we are going to need to bring hoppers over and stuff. But that's cool because we can probably make a big staging area on the other side. And we'll have our supplies, coal and beams and whatever it is. Okay. Let's go like this. Take the brakes off. We're going to let this run. We can turn the sander off. Alright, cool. And let's see. We want to go this way. That looks great though. That's exactly what we were trying to do. So we need another porter that's going to be on this end. Do we have one down here? We didn't leave Betsy down here or anything, did we? I know we had one down here for a while. Alright. So I think that's what we'll do is we'll leave a porter down here and the porter can pull this stuff around and rehook everything up. But I think we're probably going to want to do something more with this area so that we can actually pull the engine off and leave it. So we'll probably put a three-way switch right there. We're going to replace that with a three-way switch because then we can put a little mini siding there where the engine can sit off to the side. Just for whatever sake. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for episode 36. I think that was a nice success. That's going to be it for episode 36. Join me in episode 37. We're going to, yeah, we're going to get this run figured out, and we'll get all the supplies that we need down there. What are the supplies that we need for that again? We need coal and lumber. Okay, raw iron. The raw iron we're going to have to come from the other direction anyway, but the lumber we can probably make a shortcut. But anyway, yeah, that's cool. So that's going to be it for episode... We're going to need to make more coal too. But yeah, that's going to be it for episode 36. Join me in episode 37, and we'll see you then. Later.